Yeah, so what's everybody? Yeah, I'm doing a video. I mean, it's something I either have a story to tell you or I just felt like making a video. Well, there's the first one actually. Just saying hi, I've been ill this week, which was fun. Beginning of like last Sunday, I was just kind of like, and my face was just terrible. Just tissues everywhere, and Albasoil, and Lemsips, and any kind of home remedy I could throw together, really. Which was fun. It really wasn't. But I'm over the worst of it now, so I'm just really just expelling it from my body. But yeah, the main purpose of this video was, remember a couple of months ago when I played Thief and I did my a look at, oh was it? No. At first glance. That's what I call it show now. At first glance of Thief. Yeah, I got a good few hours into that game. I think Steam says I've put in, I want to say 8 hours. Let me have a look real quick. Oh, I also installed it as well. There's a story behind why I installed it. Let me see. Square Enix Thief. I've played 17 hours of that game, actually. But yeah, there is a reason behind it. So, I'm playing this game. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the whole sneaky, stealth, thiefy, taking things. That's all fun and well and good. Excuse me. But I had a couple friends, couple talks with a couple friends, and one of the points that was raised that there is no need to steal and or to use your items, because the only reason you need to steal really is one, for the thrill of doing it, yes, but the main reason you need to do it is so you continue to buy more weapons and arrows and more uses for your kit and whatnot, you know. But you find yourself using very little of your kit, that it doesn't justify the amount that you're stealing, which is a fair point, which was raised, and I kind of agree, but I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. It's still fun and it's enjoyable to do, so I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna keep playing the game, and then the asylum level happened. So throughout the game's constantly throwing at you that the powers that he got from falling into too well or being caught in this blast while he was staking out this, I want to say church or something or cult, gave him these visions of his dead ex-partner. Those were in like really darkly lit rooms, and there's some really weird stuff going in. So like so one of them is that you're going down a corridor, a darkened corridor. You get to the end. There's a voice that tells you to turn around, and then rather than being a corridor behind you, it's just like a room with a statue of a mother and a boy, which kind of got me jumping. I was like, oh, okay, fine. Then I got to get to the asylum, and it's an abandoned asylum, which already sounds great, doesn't it? Excuse me. Oh, good lord. Excuse me. Yes, I said still ill. You get to this abandoned asylum, which, yay. And that whole level was just pretty much full of jump scares, and I didn't like it one bit. I mean, I don't necessarily go for scary games anyway, but my problem arose when it was like every time you went to go and steal an item that was out of the way enough, but in the way enough so you could go and get it, something would happen. So one such instance, you go to a cafeteria where there is this stage, and there are these mannequins posed like they're doing a play from some form of Shakespearean play. I just feel like I'm going to sneeze again. And then you go up to the stage, and there's a curtain, and behind that curtain there is a pair of scissors, which is worth about 5 gold. I know it seems insignificant, but you whatever, you're going to steal it. So you steal it. You turn around, and those mannequins are behind you like this, like reaching towards you, like some of the weeping angels from Doctor Who. And that generally got me jumping, because I don't like the weeping angels anyway, and they're my best and worst Doctor Who villain because they're just creepy. That got me jumping. I was like, okay. Then I move to another part of the asylum where I try to get into one room, but that door's locked. So you go into another room, there's a hole in that wall. You go through that hole, round a bed, collect this note, and you turn around to go back out the hole, and there's someone standing there. Like, you're like, what? And then they just walk away. And there are plenty of times where that just happens, like random people that are here but not there. and then disappearing, reappearing. You hear creaks, giggles, and there's one time like one of those. There's these demon things that just pop out of nowhere. Oh, excuse me. And they start running, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's scary." And it just happened too often for it to be passed off as, "Okay, this is just something to show that this place is a bit weird and haunted, X, Y, and Z." It just became cheap. I find that in any circumstances, anyway, jump scares do cheapen a game's feel and cheapen what it's going for. So I just like I can't take no more of this game because it just devolved jump scare after jump scare after jump scare. I'm just like, you know what? I have wasted. I wasn't say wasted because I enjoyed it up to that point pretty much, but it just cheapened the game so much. I was just like, no, it's really not worth my time. Um, so yeah, I just and if you really are a thief, that fan of the Thief series and you really want to play it, go ahead play it. But I really wouldn't recommend it because it's just whatever. And even now, even after that, I had that whole escapade with the game. There were some stories coming out that there was game-breaking bugs in Chapter 4. I mean, yeah, it's again not worth it. So I don't know. Pick it up at your own peril, I guess. I'd play it, but I wouldn't recommend you to buy it right now when it's still like 20 something quid. Grab it in like a Steam sale or something, because that's really what it's worth to me at the moment. I mean, on another note, it seems like pretty much a year for or a period where game-breaking bugs are just coming into play, like Arkham City. I don't know if I told you much about that, but with Arkham Origins. When that came out, there was like a whole time. I think I mentioned it in my review when I did it back then, but like there's a whole period of the last few bosses where the game would either drop you into a black box, the trick cutscenes wouldn't trigger, you can't do this, you can't do that. Sometimes going through the game where the game would just crash and just, yeah, it's a wonder that these things get through quality assurance and really should be sorted out. But you know, I'm gonna do what I do and just keep spouting about why this should change, and hopefully someone hears it. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to my rambles about Thief, and we'll probably catch you on the next video whenever I decide to do it, which will probably be soon, because I want to do a video on the new FPL update, Goat Simulator, of course, and Cloud Build, which is actually quite a fun game. So I'll probably get them done in the next couple of weeks, because holiday's soon, and yeah, I'll probably see you then. And thank you guys for listening and watching, or both if you did both at the same time. And I will catch you another time in the next video. Bye. Phone?